So now we move on to the next canto, Canto 8, the word of falsehood, the mother of evil, and the sons of darkness. This is another one. This is a kind of sequel of what is there. He has to meet hell now, and the entire description is about that hell. You see completely. Now this canto has four sections: 61, 62, 63, 64. Four sections. You see. In all, there are 105 sentences, 460 lines, 460 lines, and 3,418 words. 3,418 words. It's it's not really very long canto, but one of the longest cantos also is 3,418 words is 460 lines. 460 lines is really small. You see, one of some of the cantos we have seen, they got 900, 800, 900 lines like that, you see. So relatively, this is a small canto, you see. But very frightening, you see. So we'll now move on to section 1 of this canto, section 61. It has just 17 sentences, this particular section, 79 lines, and 557 words. So again, this is a relatively small section, just 500 to 600 words, you see. Now he speaks of the mother of darkness and the mother of evil and the sons of darkness, the mother of evil and the sons of darkness. In the Indian mythology, in the Puranas, the mother of darkness, of evil, is known by the name Diti. Diti, who divides. Diti, D-I-T-I, who divides. The opposite of Aditi. Aditi, indivisible. Aditi is indivisible. Diti is divisible. So the division is actually behind this entire process of darkness. The power of division is what is really standing behind falsehood, evil, darkness is the power of division, you see. Division, you are dividing yourself away from the Supreme Source, from the infinite, from God Himself. Therefore, it is division. Then could you see the hidden heart of night? Then, what does that then mean? Because he could bear. Because he could endure the darkness. Because he could bear, he could endure. Therefore, he could see the hidden heart of the night. Now that is a very exceptional kind of yogic capacity to bear and to endure that thing. Then only you could see the heart of the night. Now, I don't know if any yogi has really done that at all in the entire spiritual history. Whether any yogi has really done that kind of a thing at all. Maybe to some extent you have a bit of an idea of it in the Puranas, because the Puranas describing what are called the lower world, Patala. They are describing 7 lower worlds, one below the other, 7 lower worlds, Patala. In the lowest Patala, you have all this kind of a thing. So maybe some of those yogis had seen those things, experienced those things, you see. But this is something very unusual, you see, very unusual. In any case, it is, I will say, for the first time that an avatar is seeing it. You had earlier many avatars. None of those avatars had gone to this night to see the hidden heart of night. None. That was not a part of their agenda at that time. So the question of seeing the heart of the night is not. They have come with a specific purpose for a specific kind of a job to advance the evolution from one stage to the other stage. So in that process, it was not necessary for them to go back into the night and see. But now a point has come in the process of evolution that you cannot now go further unless you look into the night. And therefore, this avatar is, in a way, by the circumstances, compelled also to see the hidden heart of night. He cannot now escape. He has to see the hidden heart of night, what it is there. See, and as I said, when the yogi is seeing the hidden heart of night, he is what he is doing. He is not seeing the darkness there in the night. In the heart, he does not see the darkness. He sees some kind of a luminous divine presence behind that heart. And it is that luminous divine presence behind that heart, it is that which has to come out and do its work in that situation, in that condition. So when he sees, it's not just for the sake of gazing at it, take a mirror, put a torchlight and see it. It's not that. It is to see the meaning, the purpose of all that which is there. Then could you see the hidden heart of night, the labor of a stark unconsciousness. Its heart. It stands for heart. The labor of a stark unconsciousness reveals the endless, terrible, inane, the greatness of nothing, inanity. It is that which is now seeing. Because of this night, there is a terrible inane. And that inane, the vacancy of the divine, that is the inane there, you see. It is that which is the vastness of divine, a kind of a desert where divine is not present at all. No flower of divinity can grow there at all. No cactus also. Nothing can happen there, you see. Revealed the endless, terrible, inane, a spiritless blank infinity was there. A spiritless blank infinity was there. Even the spirit is not there present. Even the spirit is not there. What a terrible thing, you see. In the Indian, a nature that denies the eternal truth. But what is present is the nature who denies the truth. Who denies the truth, you see. Actually, there is a void, complete emptying of the divine himself, shunya, zero, cipher, complete absence of the divine. When that absence of the divine is seen, then the divine plunges into that void and becomes the inconscient self. When he comes and stays himself there as the inconscient self, that is the first avatar of the divine coming into this creation, he does not come alone. He has always accompanying with him his power of execution, nature force. So nature force and the divine being, they always go together in every plane of existence. The self, the being and Prakriti, they always go together. So nature that denies the truth. So because he is not there now, so she is going to deny the truth there. She is going to deny the truth there in the way, braggart, freedom of his thought, braggart, boasting, freedom of the thought. Whose is that blank infinity? His blank infinity is freedom, his thought. Hope to abolish God and reign alone. That is the purpose. That nature, no, I will not allow anything to come here at all, you see. There was no sovereign guest, no witness light. Unhelmed, it would create its own bleak world. Unhelmed, it would create. There was no light, there was no guest. Who would create otherwise? It's a bleak world. These lines we have seen earlier also in the other context. The other context is 58.2. 58.2. There, God and truth and supernal light, God and truth and supernal light had never been, or else had power, no more. Had never been, but had power, no more. This is what we have seen last time, you see, or else you see. Yeah. So this is that guest. There was no sovereign guest. Sovereign guest. The inconscient self is there, but no sovereignty of that. No witness line. Unhelmed, it would create its own bleak world. Its large, blind eyes looked out on demon and its of that dark infinity, of that blank infinity, spiritless blank infinity. Its large, blind eyes looked out on demon acts. So what is doing? That blank infinity, demon acts. Acts which go against the against the divine. His deaf ears heard the untruth, his dumb lips speak. His huge misguided fancy took vast shade. His mindless sensations quivered with fears concealed, engineering the broad principle of life. Evil and pain begot a monstrous soul. Monstrous soul. Now this is a soul, a power of the inconscience itself acting there. Soul in that sense, monstrous soul. The power of inconscience itself acting there. So, see, we say poor soul. In the ordinary language, we say poor soul. It does not mean that deeper soul. We say poor soul. There is also called a surface soul in our case. Surface soul in our case is the ego personality made up of outer nature, of vital, physical, mental, those coming together forming a kind of an entity, and we call that as a surface soul, you see. But the deeper, real, divine soul is within us, deep in the heart, in the cave of the heart. Deep within. Now it is not that. It's a monstrous soul. It has a power to do certain things, you see.